With the announcement of the Spectrum, a replica ZX Spectrum, coming this fall from Retro Games Limited, I've been spending a lot of time learning more about the Specky's library of games. And the one that keeps popping up in top 10 lists time after time as one of the best titles is 1983's Manic Miner. So I'm going to jump in and explore it for myself right after this.
If you're a Gen X grown-up, this YouTube channel is just the beginning. Go beyond gaming with a casual and humorous take on movies, music, TV, tech, pop culture, and more. Hear the weekly Gen X Grown-Up podcast anywhere you like to listen or visit genxgrownup.com/pod.
Hey there, welcome back to Gen X Grown Up. I'm John, I am a Gen X Grown Up. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. Matthew Smith's Manic Miner was inspired by one of my all-time favorite Atari 8-bit games, Bill Hogue's Miner 2049er. Both are mining platformers with widely varied level design that can sometimes put your pixel-perfect joystick timing to the test. Now, as I noted, Manic Miner is often cited as one of the best the ZX Spectrum has to offer. And while it has been ported to more than a dozen other platforms since 1983, I wanted to play the original.
All right, so here's the splash screen for Manic Miner. It starts playing this little piano rendition, kind of off key of the Blue Danube, and you can see there's Miner Willy sitting there with his starring Miner Willy, the first of several games he's in, by the way. And once it good, the music paused. That's good. So I can tell you a little bit about. I could hit enter to go into the game, I guess. So, Miner Willy, the concept is you discover this ancient, long-forgotten mine shaft. Evidence of lost civilization was there, and they use these automatons, these robots, the guy roaming back and forth, to mine for precious resources. Your goal in each cavern is to avoid the automatons, because they're still running around, collect all the keys to unlock the precious mineral stockpile, which is what I have in the lower right there, and you have to do all that while avoiding enemies, obstacles, all that, and you have an air supply. If you look at the bottom there, under the name of this level, Central Cavern, you have this decreasing air supply. That's your timer. You have to finish the game in a certain amount of time. Else while we're looking at the screen, the lower left, you can see there's our extra lives. We have 2 left because we have 1 and 2 in reserve. There's a high score that lasts as long as the game is running. Your current score is listed there. Around the screen, you can see, like in this example, we have keys. So you see 5 keys scattered around the room you need to collect. Each level, they're different, but they're little flashing obstacles. You know, the first time I played this game, I'm like, well, I wonder what's deadly. Turns out pretty much everything that's not the ground or one of those keys is deadly. Like that grass there that I had to hop over, that's deadly. Look at the leap Willy has, by the way. So here's some regular terrain here. You'll notice that they're bricks. I can jump all the way up here through a platform, but my head can't jump through bricks, so that keeps you from jumping too high. Here's some destructible terrain. Interestingly, let's get this key. Interestingly, the way Manic Miner handles destructible terrain is kind of creative in that if you get off it before it's fully destroyed, you can come back to it. We were just on a conveyor belt there, as you can see. It's forcing you to move. If you land on it and you're not moving against it, you're going to keep moving in the direction it sends you. So you have one opportunity to move against it at the beginning when you land on it, but beyond that, let's use this incredible leap that my miner has to make it over here. Whew, man, he should be in the long jump competition. You've got to time these jumps, though, because look how high he always jumps. So, for example, you can see there's a key over here that's very close to a stalactite. So I've got to time the jumps that I do to just barely touch the key on my way up or down. So I'll kind of jump as I go past it like this, and that grabs it. And, of course, need to jump before that destructible terrain goes by. Okay, now, I get the last key. Watch when I do, the stockpile on the lower right starts to flash. That's the indicator that it's time to make your way back down to the stockpile, still avoiding all these bad guys. Ooh, I ran out of time. Still avoiding all the bad guys, and go into the stockpile on the lower right and claim it. Now, I was talking to you, so I ran out of air, ran out of time, and lost a life, which is okay. There are 20 caverns in this game, 20 different levels, and they keep changing the enemies, the layout of the screen, the challenge, how hard it is to get to where you need to go. Using these same pieces, they do creative different things. Now, I'm going to try to do a points run. on Manic Miner. I'm going to do my best. I have only played this game for about a week. You get an extra man at 10,000 points. I've never even gotten an extra man. We'll see what I can do. And the further I go through the levels, 3, 4, 5, I played less, of course. Before I do, I will remind you of our store over at GenXGrownUp.com/merch, where you can get hats and t-shirts and mugs and stickers and pins and all kinds of cool stuff with original designs by independent creators, including, yeah, I checked, some great Manic Miner designs, splash screens, the character designs, stuff like that. So, look, if you're in the market for anything cool like that, keep us in mind. Every dollar you spend not only gets you something cool, but goes to support the next Gen X Grown Up video like this one. And I really appreciate it. I've seen you going to the merch store picking up stuff, and I really appreciate it. I get an email every time someone anonymous has bought something, and I love seeing that. Okay, let's reset Manic Miner, and I'm going to take my best possible points run. Here we go. The title screen. Okay, and we're off. Then everything is deadly, pretty much, if it's not the ground. Watch out, you'll see how I leap off of that. See how the terrain doesn't destroy if you stop standing on it? It just gives you, and that's important on other levels, it gives you a chance to go back and try again. Or maybe I need to jump on something twice after I pick something up, you know? It makes you feel like you have some agency over this game because he's not underpowered. He has that big leap. Go. Let's get this last key. Got it. That stockpile is open again. Let's work our way back down. You may have noticed the background music here. Another rendition. This is in the Hall of the Mountain King. It's more classical music in use on old computer games. Not unusual. And you'll get a bonus for all the air you have left, so the faster you do it, the bigger that bonus. All right, so now we're in the cold room. In this case, we have the automatons are penguins, and the keys are, what are those? Are those like tennis rackets or something? I don't know what they're supposed to be. So let's leap up here. I can move against this conveyor at the first. See how I got over there? And then I can make the leap up. Okay. Get up and up. Very often you have to time jumping over bad guys with collecting stuff. It's not so specific on this level, but more later levels it gets way more finicky. I like the ending of this level because you just fall. As the destructible ground goes away, you work your way down this little channel, and there you are. Boom. Finished the cold room. Made it through 2. Haven't died yet. All right. So now we have, what is that, ostrich? I like this level. It feels really easy. I say that after, I'm probably going to die doing something stupid, but let's grab this key. Once you have that one done, just a little timing, get up here. This is one of those where you have to time when you leave and jump over everything, because I can't stop. There's all that destructible ground here. So let's get that one. Gonna jump and get this key on the way, but not so late that I hit that spider. Jump over this one. Ooh, that was close. I want to quickly let this destruct so I fall, and that emu, or whatever he is going to keep working his way. Ostrich. Let's go to the stockpile. All right. Made it through the menagerie. 5,000 points. Okay, now, here's where the platforming starts to get hairy, right? Look at how these are spread out. You need to make some pixel-perfect leaps to make it and land on the next platform, or you'll just go falling to your death, you know? Let's work our way back across here. I think I can make that jump. You can die by falling too far, too, as you might imagine. So, I felt like I jumped too late. Oh, it was close. It was so close. All right. And right on the end of this, up there, and then cross. Those destroy. All right, grab this one. Now, because I didn't destroy the blocks under me, I can make one more jump off of them, like this. Clever. Getting on and off quickly can sometimes be the key. No pun intended, the key. Let's get this key. All right, and once I get this one, I can't fall to the right, but the stockpile is active, so I got to fall down, over. Let's jump over here, then over here, and work my way back up. This one, like, taunts you. You think you can make that fall, but you can't. And then this is one of those precarious last-second jumps. Boom. We got it. Abandoned uranium workings behind us. $6 grand. Oh my God. I've never been past this screen. Look at this crazy. Eugene's lair. So, like, I'm not even sure how to get to all the things. So there's one. I can't fall down there. That's too far. I'm going to have to make my way across. I really don't know. And there's this, like, this egghead looking thing. Will I get that falling? No. So let's jump this. I hit him. Yeah, that timing is a problem. I can imagine how fun this game would have been. Just I have to get to this part to figure out how to do the next part. And you really don't know. So I gotta wait for that egghead, I guess, to come down. I guess I'll work my way across to the left. All right, let's try to time this. And I'm on a conveyor, so I can't stop. There's a toilet in my way. All right, I gotta jump this toilet without hitting the other toilet. Okay, let's see. Well, let's try to get this box, I guess. I mean, I have an extra life to try. This looks tough because I have to jump that thing. Right, there's one. Let's jump back over this. I think I can get back up. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta be careful. I jump too high, I'll hit that black commode. Looks like I can fall down here. That's the stockpile at the bottom. That must be Eugene, right? Oh, I fell in the stockpile. Let's see. Can I get over here? Can I make that jump? Nope, I can't make that jump. I have one more try to figure this out. I don't even know how to get that other one. Let's get over these. Yeah, I'm not sure. That one that's right below me now? Yeah. People that have played this game are like, you dummy. It's obvious. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh, and I get squished. How very Monty Python-esque of you, Manic Miner. So what did that get me? $7,000? I don't think $7,000 is too bad for an American who never played Manic Miner until just this week. It's a charming little game. It is something that I understand why it's a favorite. It would be easy to look at it at first glance, and I did. Look at it at first glance and go, what a rudimentary game. But that's the thing about these old games. We fill in the blanks with our imagination, and it's just creative level design, and it's challenging puzzles, and it's no wonder why Manic Miner is a favorite for ZX Spectrum fans all over the world. And it's going to be included, by the way, on the Spectrum when it comes out later this year.
What a charming little platformer. I mean, I can definitely see the Miner 2049er inspiration with the floating girders and the roaming bad guys, but it's definitely not a clone. It's its own thing. I understand that Miner Willy, the protagonist in Manic Miner, went on to be featured in a number of other Spectrum titles, including Jet Set Willy, which I also spotted on several of those top 10 lists. Maybe that's something for a future episode. Well, in the meantime, I'll put links here and here to other Friday plays I have done. I certainly hope you found something to enjoy in this video, and I can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.